Saturday and Sunday. You're listening. Am I? INSP.
Well, at least the horses will get a decent feed for a change. That old man run a real good spread, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he worked real hard on him and his grandson both.
What about the boys and folks? What happened to them?
The smallpox a couple years ago.
Well, this time tomorrow we'd ought to be in Dodge. Things go right.
I sure hope so.
You ain't gonna leave me chained to this wheel all night?
That's right.
How do you expect the body to eat?
I tell you what, let him have one hand free to eat.
Look at me.
Keep the other hand cuffed to that.
You okay?
Keep an eye on him real close because he knows it's his last chance to escape.
He ain't got no chance, Marshal.
I don't figure you're gonna want me for an enemy once I get clear of this thing.
You ain't getting clear.
Now, there ain't nobody gonna hang your old Uncle Jack. You know that.
We're betting they do. Me and Fergus.
Hey, after supper, I want you to put on that pretty dress I bought you, Cimarron. Go to work on Festus.
What do you mean?
Don't ask what I mean like some nilly schoolgirl. Whatever you gotta do to get him working on our side.
Right, Jack.
You can and you will. Once they get me to Dodge, they get enough of me to hang me 3 times over.
No.
Please, April.
What are you doing out here? What do you want?
Just to talk.
What about?
Anything.
What do you got that thing on for?
I just don't like it, that's all. You like it?
Nah. 10 to 1, he stole it off some dance hall gal.
No, he didn't. He bought it for me in Cimarron.
Well, and he stole the money to buy it with.
Eustace, what have you got against that phone?
Because he killed my brother, or just the same as killed him.
Well, I made myself a bargain. I can't stand the thought of him getting hung either. I don't see how you could, seeing as he's your own flesh and blood.
Do you think I like the idea? It ain't my fault because they want it for murder. There ain't nothing I can do about it, neither.
Then help him get away. I don't mean give him a gun. Just give him a horse. He don't mean to harm you and the marshal. All he wants to do is get away.
And of course all he wants to do is get away.
Then give him a horse. Please.
Are you sure you don't mean 2 horses? So you can ride off together to the promised land, just the 2 of you, hand in hand?
Eustace, you're jealous.
Because of you? You better stay in that hot sun.
I wasn't going with you. Honest, I'd much rather stay here with you.
Well, who asked you to? Now, if that's what you come out here for, forget it. 10 to 1, he sent you out here anyhow. If you want to talk, go on out there in the corral and talk to them horses. They got about the same amount of brains you got.
No one tells you what to expect when you're expecting a new pet. Okay, Benny, we need to get you a crate, training treats, potty pads. Oh, with Chewy's low prices, you'll find amazing deals on everything you need for your pet. Start saving at Chewy today. Save 30% on your first order.
slicing fruits, veggies, and those stinky onions that bring you to tears. But not anymore. Introducing NutriChopper, the compact handheld speed slicer that cuts up to 10 times quicker than a knife. Watch. You can have one slice or 10 perfect slices at once. Amazing! You can just julienne, or you can bundle slice julienne sticks at lightning speed. With NutriChopper, you can slice the entire onion, or mince a mound of onions and never have time for tears. Why slice a single apple wedge when you can wedge it all in one snap? NutriChopper comes with the razor-sharp interchangeable stainless steel blades you need to make all of the cuts you want, and all incredibly quick. Chop thick slices, chop thin slices, chop cubes, chop sticks, and wedge whole fruits and vegetables in just 1 second. Slice it and cook it right in the pan, right on your stove. Chop and slice right into the pot for a family-sized stew with no mess. Snap and slice a fruit salad for the kids right into the bowl in seconds. Slice up a healthy salad for a quick and easy meal on the go. Cube meats and cheeses quick, in a snap. And NutriChopper comes with a perfect portion container and fresh-keeping lid, so you can slice it, seal it, and store it all in one. To clean, simply rinse or rack it in the dishwasher. Then lock it to store it safely in a drawer. And now
the springtime fun and make new friends from home and for free. The Discovery Family Go app.
How cool is that?
Now more than ever, all together now.
What's going on? Let me move on. What's up there?
Wrinkles syndrome message. Help prevent them before they start with Downy Wrinkle Guard.
Yes, dear.
When life gives you more together time, DQ gives you your favorite treats, like blizzard treats, sundaes, and more. Thank you for making us part of your together. Look for drive-thru and takeout options at your DQ.
Thanks for sharing your DIY haircuts. Thanks for sharing your savage moves, and especially your awkward ones. Thanks for sharing your cute kids and your adorable pets. Now it's our turn to share with the Geico Gift Card. A 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies for both current and new customers. And because we're committed for the long haul, the credit lasts your full policy term. So thanks again. One good share deserves another.
HBR seasoning.
Table 7.
You either love it or you really love it.
Puberty needs personal space.
So sports clothes sit around growing odors. That's why we graduated to Tide Pod Sport.
Finally, something more powerful than Bouffon.
Tide Sport removes even week-old sweat odor. It's got to be Tide.
This just in, Science Junior from Little Passports. Each month, a new package is delivered to your door with a whole world of science projects and activities. Science Junior is the perfect gift. Delivered. Buy now at littlepassports.com. Must be 18 or older to order.
Hello, Mr. Ink? I have a missing person to report.
Shaggy and Scooby were taken. An unbelievable mystery. Coming home.
Ow, what was that for?
Making sure this isn't a dream. You're supposed to pinch yourself. Ow! Ow!
Finished?
Exclusive early access with home premiere.
This just in, Science Junior from Little Passports. Each month, a new package is delivered to your door with a whole world of science projects and activities. Science Junior is the perfect gift. Delivered. Buy now at littlepassports.com. Must be 18 or older to order.
Now more than ever. Stay happy.
Stay healthy. Stay home.
Tide Pennington and his merry crew of designers. Will harness the power of community and help deserting families one home at a time. I can't believe this. The original Extreme Makeover Home Edition is back. Sunday starting at 7 p.m. on Discovery Family. All together now. family vacation home on one of Florida's many private islands. With a budget of up to $4 million, they've toured several properties. Near Jacksonville, Sandpenny was priced at $3.895 million. The island featured a large 4-bedroom, 4.5-bath house and a causeway, which allows access to the island by car. Priced at $2.3 million, Sands Island featured a small one-room cabin on 7 pristine acres. And just minutes off the coast of Fort Myers in the Gulf of Mexico, Crescent Island was priced at $2.83 million. Although this island didn't feature the causeway that Hope was hoping to find, it did feature a sandy beach.
Starting with Sandpenny Island, I really liked the house. I loved everything about the structure, the views.
I like how it was moving ready. 4 bedrooms and 4.5 baths. I mean, the whole family would be able to enjoy it together.
Yeah, there's plenty of room.
Plenty of open water. 4 miles by boat to the ocean.
Yeah, I like that we could drive there and boat there. It was definitely a beautiful property. The only thing I didn't like was it was a little on the pricier side. We wouldn't have as much money left over to do stuff with.
It was 13,000 square foot. There would be a lot of upkeep and maintenance, and it just seems like a lot of work to go down there and enjoy it.
Yeah. So what'd you think about Sands Island?
We wanted privacy, and with 7 acres, you gotta drive to a national preserve to get there.
Yeah, it was really private.
It'd be like if the whole family was there vacation, we'd have plenty of room for everyone to be there enjoying themselves, and you wouldn't even know they're there.
Yeah, that would be nice for us all to be spread out so we're not getting on each other's nerves.
And the cabin is moving and ready. I mean, we'd still be able to buy it today and go in there and vacation tomorrow while we can be staying and build our dream home.
Yeah, I know you really want to build something, and that island would be a good opportunity for you.
Because it does have the access to be able to drive to the island and the causeway. I mean, I really think we could have it built within a year.
Well, if you say so. You're the builder.
So Crescent Island, what did you think about that?
I really like Crescent Island. I'm a little worried that we can't drive to it, but it was only a 10-minute boat ride.
Yeah, there's plenty of access. We have a canal 10 minutes away that would bring us right to the island. It's secluded, private. I mean, the views are amazing.
Yeah, I liked how everywhere we looked around, we like couldn't see anything but water and other islands.
3 bedrooms, there's a pool, beach. I mean, what more did you want?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of activities that would keep us busy there, and I really like that house and how move-in ready it is like right now.
One of the things I didn't like about Crescent Island is that there's no room to build on it, so we have to work with what's already on the island.
Yeah, and even though you can't build on it, Crescent is only 2.83. We'd have plenty left over to improvise the house, get new decorations.
Yeah, I think that the family would be happy if we only spent $2.8 million.
Oh yeah. If I had to eliminate one right now, I would go with Sandpenny.
Yeah, I was kind of leaning towards that one also. It's just too much maintenance and upkeep.
Yeah, I feel like we wouldn't be able to relax there as much. So I guess we agree, Sandpenny's out.
Alright, well now we have Sands Island and Crescent Island. I really like Sands Island.
I really like Crescent Island. So, win me over.
7 acres, we got plenty of sites that we can build on. You did say you wanted to be able to drive to an island.
After visiting Crescent Island, I'm starting to rethink that. We have a pool, we have a beach, there's a grill, a hammock, kayaks, beautiful views from every floor of the house. It's literally everything we wanted.
I guess you are right. We could go down there tomorrow and enjoy the vacation.
Exactly. So we agree then? Crescent Island it is?
I think Crescent's the one.
Alright, well, let's go tell Chris and then we can tell the rest of the family.
Sounds good.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go. We chose Crescent Island because it had everything we wanted. It's moving, ready.
It's got great views, privacy. It didn't have a causeway or a way to drive here, but with the short 10-minute boat ride, we decided that was well worth it. The family was so happy that we chose this island. They said they would have done the exact same thing if they were here with us. So since we've gotten the island, we have had so much fun here. Once our friends found out we bought this island, they called right away and were like, when is our next vacation?
Yeah, we've been enjoying all the great fishing spots, hang out by the pool, drink some beers. I mean, everybody's enjoying it. I mean, it's really a pleasure being here. When we bought this island, I didn't realize how secluded and private it would be to be out here just relaxing and enjoying the environment.
Yeah, it's a completely different atmosphere down here. I can't do anything but relax here.
Fiji. This tropical nation
destination welcomes nearly 750,000 visitors every year. And even though this is one of the most popular island destinations in the world, some of the country's boutique resorts still offer completely private experiences. Mark and Carrie are celebrating the
Selfish minutes. The life of an amazing, fun, loving young woman was taken. One who had a passion for being the voice of those who could not speak for themselves and a gift for working with those who have special needs. The family also asked for privacy and set up a GoFundMe to help with funeral costs. Police say Black's body was discovered Sunday after Ethan Hunsaker called police at 3 in the morning and admitted he killed her after the two had gone on a date. Police say she had been choked and stabbed several times. Officers took Hunsaker into custody and booked him into the Davis County Jail. Now tonight we're hearing from a woman who says the suspect tried to meet up with her multiple times and constantly texted her even when she asked him to stop.
News Specialist Ashley Moser is live.
Mama, lemon food shop.
KSL exclusive. Ashley?
Well, guys, Autumn Daly actually worked with the alleged killer back in 2009. Now, they were friendly, they never dated, but she says it wasn't until last year that he started bombarding her with text messages trying to meet up. She was trying to be nice and let her know that she wasn't interested. The most recent text was actually last week. She said she never felt that she was in danger or that he was aggressive, but that he was very persistent.
I did get a weird vibe, and I think that's kind of what stopped me from ever hanging out with him.
From Instagram to Snapchat,
Overbearing, just can't take no for an answer.
Autumn Daly says his text messages were all the same.
In this last month, it's been like every other day, him asking me to make plans or do something.
She often didn't respond, and when she did, she politely declined the invitations, even one asking for her to come to his house.
He had mentioned that he just feels like he has no one to talk to, and he doesn't have any friends, and that's kind of why he was reaching out to me so often.
And when she heard the news of what had happened over the weekend, she was shocked.
I've known him for 11 years.
No.
That would have been me.
She said she's glad she followed her gut, but is heartbroken for the family who lost their daughter to this senseless crime.
I feel lucky and blessed, like someone's looking out for me, but I also feel for his family and for her. Because I just can't even imagine what she went through during those moments and what her family's going through.
Such a heartbreaking situation. Now, Daly says that he had mentioned that he was going through a divorce, which is something that she believes is the reason why he wanted to connect with someone. Now, Dave, a quick search of his criminal history shows that he really doesn't have anything in his record, but again, trying to piece together everything that's happened in the last couple of days. Back to you.
Ashley Moser with our exclusive interview tonight. Thanks, Ashley. Taps flying as Governor Gary Herbert laid a wreath at the World War II Memorial in Salt Lake's Memory Grove Park today. Celebrations and gatherings to honor fallen military members look a little different this Memorial Day due to COVID-19. Instead of a traditional parade, West Jordan held a car cruise that featured several classic and new hot rods along with police and fire vehicles. In Ogden, Follow the Flag placed hundreds of American flags on graves at Ben Lomond Cemetery. 282 signs showing the names and faces of lost heroes lined Station Park in Farmington. The organizer lost her husband in the service before he could come home and retire.
As a Gold Star family, that means more than you even know. To be able to talk about our hero.
A South Jordan neighborhood decorated their yards with homemade posters spotlighting the lives and sacrifices of servicemen and women. One neighbor says this year was even more special because its focus was only on the fallen.
Memorial Day is a holiday where people tend to head to the great outdoors, but this year, a large number of people headed indoors as malls and stores reopened for shopping. New specialist Ashley Hewish is near Fashion Place Mall right now. So Ashley, shopping bags over sleeping bags, it sounds like.
Yeah, that's right. And right now the mall is dark and it's closed behind me. But just a couple hours ago, Dee, this place was packed. So even the nice weather today couldn't keep people from heading inside.
On a day when barbecues are usually more common than shopping bags, malls in the Salt Lake Valley were packed.
It's just been forever. I've been dying to go to the mall. It's been since like February.
Take a look at Fashion Ashton Place Mall exactly 2 months ago today, basically a ghost town. And now Utah shoppers are itching to come back. For some, it seems like the 2-month shopping drought was almost too much to bear.
I just can't wait to look at the shoes and I need new shirts and new pants.
But if you do decide to head to the mall, expect for things to be a little different.
What? They have a line? That's crazy.
To encourage social distancing, stores like Lululemon had a wait time of about an hour.
It is really hard, though, to stay away from people in the stores. That's one thing we noticed.
Also, some stores won't allow you to try on clothes just yet.
Oh, really? Is that like all the stores or just some of them?
Not all of them. Clothes that are tried on in store and then not bought head into closet quarantine for a couple of days.
I guess it's good, although, everybody's got their hands on the clothes anyway. So I'm not sure how much good the quarantining does.
Whatever your reason for returning to the mall is,
I was looking for some sandals.
just know things will look differently than you may remember.
It's definitely kind of a shock. Not something I'm used to.
So something to remember, the malls are open, but individual stores in there, some of them are still closed, so it's a good idea to call ahead or check online before you head down to go shopping. Dini, back to you.
All right, steps back toward normalcy. Ashley, thank you.
Well, take a look at this traffic situation. Some of you may have been in it. This is what it looked like earlier this evening on Highway 6 up Spanish Fork Canyon as folks returned from their Memorial Day festivities. One driver told us it took her 50 minutes to travel 6 miles. As more drivers hit the roads, UDOT's once again reminding them to be careful. Today marks what's known as the beginning of the 100 deadliest days. UDOT says this time of year, Utah sees a surge in accidents. And so far, we're off to a rough start. Since Friday, 6 people have died on Utah roads, including 4 pedestrians. UDOT encourages drivers to avoid distractions and stay alert.
In southern Utah, search and rescue teams in Washington County were overwhelmed with calls this holiday weekend. Yesterday, they responded to a record-breaking 5 calls of injured people. One was fatal. It involved a man who crashed his mountain bike in the area known as Clavicle Hill. Officials say all the parks in the county this past weekend were full by 10 o'clock in the morning.
Kevin Eubank is ready tonight, and so are our temperatures ready to shoot way up. Kevin?
Oh, they definitely are. Take a look. This is in from John Hafen in Mount Pleasant. What a beautiful Memorial Day. And the flags just lining the cemetery, the fresh snow on the mountain from our weekend. It was sure a nice day. And temperatures, well, in contrast to where we were on Saturday, Sunday, today felt really nice. High of 73 in Salt Lake and Logan, 74 in Price, 87 in St. George, and Las Vegas went to 89 degrees, but we have a heat wave on the way. Temperatures will be climbing. We're currently 61, a few clouds over northern Utah. Those won't last tomorrow. They'll be gone, and the temperatures will climb up to the 90s and triple digits. I'll give you all the details coming up in the forecast.
Oh my. Okay, Kevin, thanks. Right now, a group is gathering in Rexburg, Idaho to show their support for J.J. Vallow and Tylee Ryan, the 2 missing children at the heart of a case that's drawn national interest. News specialist Andrew Adams is live tonight in Rexburg with the story. Andrew?
Dini, today is J.J. Vallow's birthday. Organizers acknowledge there's a lot going on in the world, especially with the pandemic, and they don't want to see this case leave the public's eye.
Rexburg's Main Street couldn't help but feel melancholy. The sidewalks were just as absent of people as police were of answers in the disappearances of 2 children. J.J. Vallow and Tylee Ryan have been missing now for 8 months. And as the sun began to set on this Memorial Day, these people felt the 2 children's names were worth remembering.
I hope that we send them a message of love. Let them know that we're thinking about them.
Annie Southam says this would have been JJ's 8th birthday, and one single question continues to burn.
Yes. Where are the children?
Their mom has remained mum.
Pretty simple question. Not much can answer it.
By lighting candles,
We want to make sure that it stays in the light.
these people wanted to keep the case illuminated.
We've been working hard to keep it in the spotlight so it doesn't get overshadowed. And
Organizers believe the answers are out there somewhere.
we're such a small community, and for 2 kids to just come up missing, it's heartbreaking.
They only hope somebody can shed some light.
Because we don't want Tylee and JJ to get forgotten. Happy birthday to
has been behind bars since March. She's charged with felony child abandonment, among other counts. Her next court appearance is in July. Meanwhile, Rexburg police putting out on Facebook earlier today, once again pleading for tips. They also say they hope and pray for the safe return of the children. Back to you.
Yeah, this case is hard to understand in that aspect. Andrew, thank you.
Still ahead on KSL 5 News at 10. A moving moment caught on one family's ring cam. Why this Amazon driver stopped to say a quick prayer on a porch. Plus, kids on campus at the University of Utah makes a decision for the fall semester that is sure to get the attention of BYU and Utah State. And the new Las Vegas. The rules are announced for casinos when they reopen a week from Thursday.
Closed captioning sponsored by Doug Smith Subaru, Utah County's exclusive Subaru retailer.
During these challenging times, at Doug Smith, we're here for you with online shopping, home test drives, service pickup and delivery, and procedures to keep our stores, employees, vehicles, and you safe. Doug Smith Ram, flexible to meet your needs.
Arby's 2 for $6 everyday value lets you choose from the classics. Arby's classic roast beef sandwiches and the new crispy chicken cheddar ranch that never existed till now. Arby's, our drive-thru is open.
It's time for the Memorial Day sale on the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed.
Can it help keep me asleep?
Absolutely. It senses your movements and automatically adjusts to keep you both comfortable. Save $1,000 on the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed, plus 0% interest for 36 months and free delivery when you add a base.
Hi there. It's Les Schwab Alignment and Brakes and Shocks and Wheels and Tires. Now, some tire places don't offer all that, but we do to help keep you and your family safe. And during our Ready for Summer tire sale, save up to $160 on a set of 4 select tires. We're open, so stop on by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires. Doing the right thing matters.
0. The smallest number can now make for the biggest savings at Hyundai. With 0 interest for up to 84 months. 0 payments for 90 days. And thanks to Hyundai Assurance, 0 worries with 3 years of complimentary maintenance. It's the final days of the Memorial Day sales event. But hurry, before the clock hits, well, you know. Get an Elantra with 0% APR for 72 months and no payments for 90 days. Or get $22.50 bonus cash only at your Utah Hyundai dealer.
I'm Greg Hughes, Utah's battle-tested conservative for governor. In 2016, I supported Donald Trump for president early. Now that upset a lot of the wine and cheese elitist types who thought that the whole Trump thing was a fad.
An original supporter of mine. You know, you always remember those original supporters. Greg Hughes. Greg, thank you.
Now the elitists in the media, they ignored the voice of the average everyday American. But I heard it because that's me. And I'll hear your voice as governor.
While we do our part by staying home, on every highway, byway, roadway, and throughway, people are finding a way to protect, to rescue, and to deliver at home or on the road. American Drive has never been stronger.
If you need a truck, and who doesn't, Doug Smith Ram has your truck at a price you're going to love. 1500s, heavy duties, diesels, 4x4s at both Doug Smith locations in American Fork and Spanish Fork.
Hey, Doug.
KSL Weather, sponsored by Blue Snakes of Utah 811. Call 811 or visit bluesnakes.org before you dig.
Americans observe Memorial Day with ceremonies and parades, but with the number of COVID deaths approaching 100,000 in America, the pandemic overshadowed much of the Memorial Day weekend. President Trump's visit to Fort McHenry in Baltimore turned heads after Baltimore's mayor asked the president to stay away because of the city's stay-at-home order. Elsewhere, stay-at-home orders have been lifted and many enjoy the long weekend. But videos like this one of a pool party in Missouri clearly showed a lack of social distancing.
It's pretty much to each their own. You just kind of have to do what you feel is right.
Waterfront community is now at the center of national outrage as a restless nation battles quarantine fatigue.
Well, the dice will roll, cards will be dealt, slot machines will eagerly take your money. The tourists returning to Las Vegas will see changes when casinos reopen on June 4th. The dice will be disinfected between shooters, chips cleaned periodically, and card decks changed frequently. Some resorts plan to use thermal imaging cameras at every entrance to intercept people who may have fevers. And signs everywhere will remind guests of the new rules. Wash your hands, keep distance from others, and limit your room to just 4 people. Certainly not the Las Vegas we have known.
That's for sure. Here at home, Salt Lake City remains at the level orange, or moderate risk for COVID, but the city is designating 2 more streets for community recreation. 8th East, from 7th South to 1700 South, will now expand to not only include traffic, but also foot and bike traffic. This is a temporary change to allow for more social distancing outside. Kensington Avenue, from 700 East to 1650 East, will also temporarily open to community recreation. This brings the total number of streets in Salt Lake now open to recreation to a dozen.
1 week from today, 14 more Latter-day Saint temples will reopen, including the Vernal Temple in Utah. This part of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints phased reopenings. Temple services will be limited to live marriage ceilings for the time being. The additional 14 temples, opening June 1st, will bring the total to 66, with more to follow.
The University of Utah plans to resume on-campus classes for the fall semester, but like everything else, they'll look a little different than in years past. A spokesman for the school says it will have smaller classes to ensure safe physical distancing. And on-campus living experiences could include increased cleaning and sanitation of high-touch areas. All students will be expected to exercise regular hand washing and other good hygiene habits. Tonight, a Farmington High grad is looking back on his truly unforgettable high school experience. The teen documented his antics on a vlog, which includes everything from crazy stunts to crashing a celebrity wedding.
Congrats, Jake. Congrats, Jake. That was like the greatest feeling ever, like getting that kind of content. I just knew it was going to be successful.
Nick Shirley has thousands of followers, and he's been putting out new videos every week since his sophomore year. He spends hours shooting and editing all of his own videos, on top of playing football, running track, and being an all-around great student who even got an academic scholarship. His mom couldn't be more proud.
People wonder, are you crazy? But he just does what he does, and that's what makes him Nick.
Well, congratulations on your graduation, Nick.
And the many others as Utah rolls into this great time of year. KSL 1 on to the class of 2020. Try to give them some showtime. Send us a picture of your graduate at KSLTV.com and watch for him or her on our KSL TV and social media platforms. Well, a recent storm unearthed a pretty cool artifact in the Great Salt Lake. A steel boat, likely dating back to the turn of the century, can now be seen sticking out of the sand. Park officials believe the strong winds from Friday's storm nudged the boat free, and it was likely a storm that sank the boat in the first place. Sadly, no gold was found.
Ah, darn. All right, Kevin joins us. You said triple digits, and we just had last weekend snow.
We've had everything over the last 7 days, and we may reach those numbers here in Utah. Southern Utah for sure. Northern Utah into the 90s with some record-tying temperatures in the forecast. Hey, each Monday night we announce a weekly winner in the KSL Les Olson Photo Contest. Congratulations to Chad Hawks. Your shot there, Northern Utah, and some of that snow that Dee Dee spoke of. You're our weekly winner. You're featured at KSL.com right now, along with our 3 other weekly winners, and you have a chance, our audience, to vote for your favorite. Hop online and go pick your favorite spot. Next week, we'll announce that monthly winner, which actually wins an HP printer, compliments of Les Olson, and will be featured in the 2021 KSL calendar. So go check out those shots and vote for your favorite. Good luck, and congratulations to all of those who've got their picture featured. Salt Lake warming weather. You ready for this? Well, our average first 90 in Salt Lake City typically happens on June 8th. How about this week? May 28th. This Thursday, it's in the forecast. How about the average first 95 day? You wait till June 26th. How about the very next day, Friday, the 29th? We're going to get it all done right in the world. How about 100s? Average, July 8th. Should we go for Saturday? No, we won't. But I'll tell you what, to get the first 90 and the first 95 in the month of May over